Okay, with the situation of having to adjust pricing based on fluctuating costs, like currently tariffs are doing, and you want to be able to do that based on product categories, you can do that with price lists in Odoo. And you just set up rules, and then you can easily change the rates based on a particular rule at any given time. First, we're just going to take a look at a couple of things you need to know for price lists. The first thing you should do is go into settings and check your base price list settings in here. So make sure they're enabled, which they are. And I would have advanced price rules on. It's much more flexible. It's good. Then you can go and either add or edit your price list. Now you could go straight over there here, but just a reminder, no do. Control K gets you anywhere you want quickly. / price lists. The first one's good, so I'm hitting enter. We only have one here. We don't need to add a new price list. We're going to use just the default price list. We're going to add rules to it. Now I'll show you around here a little bit first because there's some important things to know. First, make sure your currency is the correct currency, of course. I want to mention at this point as well that once you have price lists set up, they can be mapped to accounts, like customer accounts or users, however you want to say it. And you can also map the price lists to websites. In this case, every website and every customer is going to be using the same price list. It's just there's going to be rules on there. Let's jump into the configuration tab here. Country groups. So of course you could set up country groups if you wanted for your price control if you're doing worldwide sales. We're not going to worry about that right now, but that is there if you want to use it. Now under website here, which website should be affected? If this is blank, it will not affect the website. So this is a little bit of a different field behavior than normal in Odoo. Normally, if it's blank, then it would be on all websites, but that's not the case with price lists. So make sure your website is in here that you're affecting with this rule. If you need multiple websites, you can make multiple rules, no problem. Selectable. That just means on the website, am I going to be able to select this price versus whatever the standard price list is? A use case here would be, say you sell to another business and they're a wholesaler. They would see their wholesale pricing, so this might be called wholesale, and they would be able to select the wholesale pricing. Why would they ever want to not have that turned on? Well, maybe they're using your website to help a customer find something and they don't want the customer to see the costs. So they would switch it to only show the retail prices, and then customer can safely use your website to navigate. Okay, so that's a use case on that. Promo code. So there's a couple ways you could use this. One, this would be another way to give a discount. Now they would see all the regular prices on the website everywhere, but when they get to checkout, they would be able to put their promo code in and get their 15% discount or whatever that they know they get with you. It's another way of doing it. So it just depends on how you want to do it. Now, another way you could use a promo code would be, say, with cross promotion with a business that doesn't sell the same things you do, but maybe they have the same customers you do. So we're doing outdoor stuff here. So, maybe there's a store that sells fishing boats. When somebody buys a fishing boat, they get a coupon with a promo code on it, and that customer can come to your store and buy some fishing equipment. You're getting customers from some other business, and you would probably be reciprocating with some, coupon they give you. You would be able to attribute all of those sales to that business, so you would know how many they sent you. A nice thing to know. So that's another way to use this, which is an interesting use case. For discounts, do you want to show the discount included in the price, or do you just want your customer to see their pricing, or do you want to show the public price and the discount to the customer? It's good to know all of that. Let's add a rule. Now, in rules, there's two sections here, price computation and conditions. So in conditions, fixed price, very simple. You can put a fixed price here. Not really sure how often that would be used. Discount. Now for discounts, you can use this for additional charges such as tariffs. So say on the category of products that we're concerned with, we need to add 7% because of the tariffs. You would put -7 here, and now you're going to have a 7% increase because a discount of -7% is a 7% increase, which is great. Now you solve that problem and you can adjust this on the fly. Pretty cool. Formula. I won't get into this too deeply, but it's powerful and awesome. You can base this on cost if you want, do whatever you want to do. Let's say it's sales price, even another price list, which is awesome. So you could have a discount, an extra fee in there. There's a lot of ways you could do this. These two things are awesome, like rounding method. So you want everything to end in 99 cents, which is cool. So you could do that with rounding method. Margins, you can make sure that when this price list is running, you're not losing money. So you got enough margin in there. Really sweet. We're not going to get too deep into that right now. We're not going to get into it at all, actually. In our case, we just need some discount. And to test this, I'm going to put it at 100% actually, just so we can easily see what's going on. And conditions. So do you want to apply it on every product, on a particular category, on a specific product, or a variant? So you can only choose one when you do this. So you need a rule for every single product variant. If you say you had 10, you'd need 10 rules. But product category is sweet because we can do it on a bunch of them. Now, let's just jump over here to the right before we add this rule and look at this. So minimum quantity, if there needs to be some, so this is some discount or whatever, and they buy 100, they get a deal, then you can put that in here. Validity, do you want this to start and end on any particular days? You can do that if you want. We don't want that, so we'll leave that blank. Okay, back over here, product category. So for our product category, we're going to do ammunition. Now, there are subcategories as well. So do you want it on just a subcategory or all of them? We'll say we want it on everything ammunition. Okay, and it's going to be 100% discount in this case, just so we can easily see it. Now, if you want to do another category, you would just create another rule. It's really sweet. So we'll save that. We'll jump in here. I tested this already, that's why it's 0, but I'm going to refresh. So this one, you can see categories rifle ammunition, which was a subcategory of ammunition. And it's at a 0, which doesn't help because I had tested it earlier. So let's change our rule to only 10. Jump back over and refresh. And there you go. Now there's only a 10% discount on everything under rifle ammunition. Very easy to use. We should take a quick look at sales as well, just so you can see where this is if you were going to say quote in the back end. We go into a customer, which is what I want to do. Just do new order here. You can change the price list right here, but there's also a default price list setting on the customer right here. Pay attention to those fields when you're pricing, and then you're going to get the same thing in here. Some 22 shorts here, 179.10. Now, if we go again back to our rules, and we change this to 100% discount, just again to make it really obvious what's going on. And now if we add that product again, there you go. And then you can always change it anyways. Okay, that's price lists.